What's going on, guys? I hope you're having a great day. My name is Malevolence and welcome to my Green Dragon Guide. A green dragon is a chromatic dragon that has a combat level of 79, and in this guide I'm going to show you how to kill them. The reason they're so profitable is because they drop dragon bones and green dragon hide 100% of the time, and they're fairly easy to kill too. The location we're going is just above 20 wilderness, so watch out for PKers. Now before we start the method, we're going to need some supplies. Okay, so here's the melee gear setup. All you need is a combat potion, an extended anti-fire, a certain amount of lobsters, kind of like scale it depending on your defense level. I'm 75 defense and I could probably do it with like 2 or 3 lobsters. And that's just to max my health out. So basically just test how many lobsters you're going to need per trip after I show you the method. Okay, so you need that, you need a looting bag. It's recommended. Looting bag, you can get it from the Green Dragons if you don't have one already. You'll probably get it in your first trip. And you need a ring of dueling and a games necklace. The ring of dueling basically restores your stats, and the games necklace teleports you to the area. And the ranging setup is exactly the same, you just don't need a combat potion. Okay, so this is my basic gear setup. It's proselyte, dragon scimitar, anti-dragon shield, and Barrow's gloves or whatever level gloves you have. You can substitute most of the stuff except for the dragon shield, obviously, unless you want to get a dragonfire shield. Dragon scimitar, you can substitute that for a whip if you have it, or lower level weapon if you feel like that. Proselyte, if you don't have the quest, then you could use dragon hide or rune maybe if you want to risk that. Barrow's gloves, you can just use the highest level gloves you can. I don't really think there's many good gloves besides that. Well, not the recipe for disaster gloves. So there's also a big chance for green dragons to drop hard clues, but it's 1 in 128, so that's not very good. But if you get a Ring of Wealth Eye by getting a Ring of Wealth and imbuing it with the Ring of Wealth scroll from the Grand Exchange, it'll significantly increase your rate of hard clues. So if you want to do hard clues, then get one of these, bro. Okay, here's the ranging gear setup. I have broad bolts, a rune crossbow, black dragon hide, an anti-dragon fire shield, Ring of Wealth Eye, and Barrow's gloves. You could substitute the black D-hide for, I don't know, whatever level of D-hide you have. If you want to use leather, I mean, I guess you can if you want. Broad bolts, you could change those for maybe adamant or rune if you don't have broad bolts. But these are a lot cheaper than the other ones. Rune crossbow, if you don't have that, I guess you could try an adamant crossbow. I wouldn't recommend it, but I've never tried it myself, so I guess you could test that out. And Barrow's gloves, you could substitute those for van braces if you want. Alright, so now that you've seen both sides of the combat spectrum, I'm going to do a trip on both to show you how easy it is. As you see, I have 0 prayer and 91 run energy. My health is maxed out, so that doesn't matter. With your Ring of Dueling, rub it and go to Clan Wars. And then when you go in this portal, you can see that when you leave it, all your stats will be replenished. See, 61 prayer and then 100 run energy. So now when you have your stuff replenished, get your games necklace, rub it, and teleport to Corporal Beast. And when you get here, exit the cave exit. Now you can turn on protect item to protect an extra item if you care about that, but if you really don't, I really don't care. I don't want to waste my prayer. I kind of want to use it for Eagle Eye. So just run the way I'm going, just north and east along this fence, and then here they are, the Majestic Beast. Oh gosh, I forgot to drink my anti-fire. So make sure you do that, and then just rape them. Okay, that took about 20 minutes, including the changing of gear. And here's just the dragon hide and dragon bone loot. I'm gonna try to find everything else. Here it is. Well, that's some of it. Alright, that should be fine. It took about 20 to 25 minutes. 227k. So, with that statistic, you probably get like 600 to 700k an hour. So that's pretty good. If I just would have done melee, that would be a lot better. But I used range, which is only level 75, and my melee is a lot better. But if you have higher melee, that's going to be great. So, yeah. If you enjoyed the guide, please like, subscribe, and don't forget, Hail Satan.